EVs outsell ICE in Europe for the first time. But then you look at the infographics and you look at the figures and you're like, okay, how are they slicing and dicing this? But I was able to find a breakdown like per segment and the percentage of each segment. And then if you put it together, it kind of makes that narrative, but it's a little, like, saying goes, it depends on what your definition of is. So anyway, okay, so I'm just going to go down the categories and the percentages, and then we'll get to how they came to that conclusion. So this is vehicle segmentation, new car sales in Europe for 2025. What they call petrol, or Americans would call gas cars, was 26.6%. Hybrid, non-plug-in hybrid, was 34.5%. Battery electric, 17.4%. Plug-in hybrid, 9.4%. Diesel, 8.9%, which kind of blows my mind because a few years ago, diesel had a huge market share in Europe. I mean, we're talking like over 50% in most countries. That the fact that it's gone below 10% is kind of crazy. But anyway. And then they have an other category. And I kind of thought, what's left? And I'm like, I'm guessing that's fuel cell. So other is 3.3%.
If that's fuel cell,
presumably
that's impressive.
Fuel cell. Well, I mean, if that's the case, I don't know what other would be unless they have like coal-fired, like steam-powered.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, so if you add up battery electric and PHEV, that comes to 26.8%, which is marginally more than gas, but that doesn't include diesel. So, but the other way you could slice and dice this, so if you add up hybrid, battery electric, and PHEV, that comes to over 50%. So that's more than, I guess, gas and diesel combined. About 10 years ago, France was like 70%. Not 17, 70.
Yeah.
And like Germany, Spain, Italy, all that were like usually 50%, maybe high 40s, but typically Europe has always been over 50%. So they've shifted pretty dramatically toward what's broadly called, electrified